Hello, my name is Kristy Erickson, and I am a maternal child health worker for Carrier Sakani Family Services. Today I'm in the beautiful kitchen at the Stalaco Health Center, and I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy NAAN bread pizza. This is one of my favorite go-tos when you have those super busy nights or you're just really tired and don't have the energy to do a lot of cooking. It doesn't take a whole lot of ingredients, so it's super budget friendly, it's kid friendly. Depending on the ages of your children, you can even get them to help you make dinner. My kids like to put their own toppings on. Like, the ingredients that I have in front of me are the basics, but you can also add whatever it is that you like on your pizzas. So if you like mushrooms or peppers, onions, any types of sauces, whatever you would normally put on your pizza, feel free to add that on there. What's included in this month's virtual community kitchen is going to be your shredded cheese, your NAAN bread. So I've chose to include pepperoni and the pizza sauce. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna wanna preheat your oven. I've already preheated my oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Next, you're gonna wanna grab yourself a cookie sheet. If you wanna put a little bit of parchment paper on it, you can. I personally don't use it. Okay, so I've taken my NAAN and I've put it on my pan. Next, you're gonna grab your pizza sauce. I kind of just eyeball it. Some of my kids like a little bit more sauce, while others don't care too much for the sauce. I personally like a lot of sauce. So after you put your sauce on, you're just gonna spread it. If you feel like you need a little bit more, then go ahead and add some more. Okay, so after you've got your sauce spread, this is where it gets a little bit tricky because some people do it a different way. Some people like to put their meat first, while others like to put cheese then meat. I will leave that up to you. I personally prefer my meat to be under the cheese, so that's what I'm gonna do. If you're not using meat, now would be when you would add your veggies or just your cheese, depending on what you want. So at home, like, sometimes my kids are a little bit more difficult to get to eat their vegetables, but I find if I hide it under a bunch of cheese, it goes over really well. Okay, so I've put my pepperoni slices on the NAAN. Now I'm going to sprinkle my cheese on top. And honestly, you can put however much cheese you want on here. Some people like their pizzas a little bit more cheesy, while others don't. So just whatever your preference is. So once you've got all your toppings on there that you like, you're going to go ahead and stick it in the oven, and you're going to bake it for about 8 minutes. Okay, so now that the timer has gone off and the NAAN pizzas are ready to be pulled out, I'm going to take them out of my oven. So normally what I would do at home is I would let this sit on the pan for a couple of minutes. Usually during that time, like, I'll do my kitchen cleanup, make sure that I'm putting all my ingredients away. Once all that's done, I'll come back to my pan and I'll take them and transfer them onto plates. But again, you're gonna want to let them sit on the plate for a little bit, just because they are going to be quite hot and you don't want little ones to burn themselves, and you also don't wanna burn yourself. These honestly are one of my favorite quick, simple dinners, especially when, you know, the kids are going back to school and you're trying to get back into that routine. Some days are a little bit harder than others when you're first going back to school, so this is probably what we're gonna end up having for a couple of dinners after my kids go back to school. It's nice because like my older kids love it, my little kids love it. The little kids love to be able to put their own ingredients on because, you know, they're building that independence, and it's a really good way to get them started in the kitchen because it's a pretty simple and safe recipe for them to assist with. So if you guys have any feedback, if you would like to see more, you know, time-friendly and kid-friendly dinners or recipes, let us know. We'd love to hear from you as to what you guys would like to see. And I hope you guys enjoy. We thank you for joining us for the virtual community kitchen, and we'll see you again next month.